everything. If you desire it, it's because the creator has created it for you to receive. You would never want something that wasn't meant for you and waiting for you. So I always tell people, like, what do you want? And sometimes people are like, well, these things I want, I don't think I can have. I don't know when I'll have. It will take time. And there's a lot of limited beliefs. But the truth is, if you want it, you're destined to have it, and you can actually have it immediately if you go through the proper transformation. So I often tell people, number one, realize you have complete control over everything. Number two, everyone is an actor in your movie. It's all actually quite an illusion. Everything is a test. Everyone, everything is testing your consciousness and testing you to elevate, become the best version of yourself. As soon as you take it personally, you step outside of the world of miracles. As soon as you blame someone else, or blame a country, or blame an economy, or blame a president, or blame your family, blame your circumstance, which we all do, at that exact moment, energetically, we step outside of the world of miracles. And so the blessings can't come anymore. So the first thing we need to know is just how beautifully this world has been designed for each one of us to access this realm of fulfillment and miracles. Just knowing that alone is what changes people's lives. Just knowing that your life changes. That's number one. I mean, number two, if you want me to go deeper.
Yeah, let's go.
Here's what's powerful. I always say, if 8 billion people in the world try to stop you from finding true love, and like imagine 8 billion people like writing on social media horrible things about you, the worst human, like imagine 8 billion people stopping you from finding your soulmate, but you've done the spiritual work to earn that person must come to you no matter what. Even if everyone tries to stop you, that's why it does not matter what you see, what you hear, what you feel. None of that matters. All that matters is doing the work to become like the creator to attract that reality. I often make the joke, there are serial killers in prison who get married, who literally have people on the outside of prison writing to them, wanting to be their wives or husbands. It's crazy. If a serial killer in prison can find their soulmate, why can't you?
Well,
it's kind of the joke. Unless you live in LA, I understand how difficult that can be.
True. So let's talk about, because I think before we step into everything that you're talking about, I believe we must also eliminate the things that block us. Yes. And so I think one of the things that block us or hinder us from having what we desire is sometimes, or causes us the most pain and suffering, is our attachments to the things we want. And I'm curious, in Kabbalah, is there something with this mindset around our attachments and that what could limit what we actually desire?
Yes, there's an answer to that. Can you give me a good example so maybe we can make it even more specific?
Okay, yeah, actually. I think a relationship is a good one. Attachment to maybe getting married at a certain time frame, and we are attached to this idea of how it's going to look like, the feeling of it, and we're set on that. And if anything goes outside that, we're not fulfilled.
Okay, that's a great point. So let's say I have a desire of the type of relationship I want to have, right? Number one, as we said before, whatever you desire, in some way, in some form, you will be fulfilled. Now, maybe what will happen is you transform a lot of your desires and your desires evolve. We've seen that happen. What a 17-year-old boy or girl desires in a long-term relationship is very different than a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old or 40-year-old, right? So as you evolve, your desires also evolve. So many times you want something, but the universe is blocking it. Often that's a message of you need to evolve your spirituality and your desire, your consciousness, because the frequency you're at now is not conducive for your soulmate. In fact, you'll destroy it. I have a 7-year-old. If I bequeathed, a fortune to him now, or wealth or money of any kind, what is he going to do? He's going to literally destroy it. He does not know what to do with any kind of income. Maybe giving him a $20 allowance is appropriate. And often in relationships, that's what the creator gives us, a $20 allowance, because we're not mature enough yet of how to treat the diamond, which is the soulmate. So I often tell people, everyone is kind of your soulmate. Every soul that comes to you is a soul that was destined for you to evolve you. And whether that means you go through divorce or separation. Like there's so much stigma around it. The point is everything is evolving you to the greatest version of yourself. Then that's expanding your vessel and your capacity to receive. So that's one way of first looking at it. I know you're fixated on what you want now, but realize that you are going to evolve. And the faster you evolve, the faster you're going to get to your true essence. And that is also the greatest way to have fulfillment. I often tell people, if you met your soulmate too early or too soon, you will hate them, they will hate you, and you will get divorced and you will destroy them. People think like a soulmate relationship is that which makes me happy no matter what. You know, if you pour a $5,000 bottle of wine into a dirty styrofoam cup that you just drank coffee from, this wine is no longer enjoyable. You do not taste the premium quality of the wine. The vessel is what's important, not the liquid, not the energy. The energy is going to be compromised by a dirty vessel. So that's the first thing I would say to anybody. Hey, you just don't know where you're going to be and where you need to be. So let's focus on that first. Don't fixate on what you want, because creator might actually want to give you much more than what you think you want. That's number one. Number two, Kabbalah, I talk about this in Kabbalah 1 in my masterclass. It's like the last class talks about the frequency of certainty. The more certainty you have, the faster you will gain the things you want in your life. The more doubts you have, you push away miracles, you push away love, you push away answers, you push away fulfillment. Certainty in what? Having certainty in this person is my soulmate, or having certainty in this home is my home and I'm going to bid on it, or having certainty in this business deal needs to happen the way I want it to. That's a limited type of certainty. What we're talking about is certainty in the light of the creator, that no matter what's going on in my life, it's for the good and the fulfillment will happen. In fact, it's already happened. I just haven't experienced it yet. That level of certainty always connects you to the realm of miracles and speeds up your process. So I often tell people, disconnect yourself from mundane certainty of this thing is mine, this situation needs to go my way. What if there's like 10 people, like let's say there's a home that you love and there's 10 people bidding on it. And you're like, I have certainty that my bid will be accepted. What if this is the worst home for you? What if the energy of this home is destructive for your family? What if there's, a hole in the roof you don't know about, or the soil has been eroded in such a way that people didn't recognize? What if this home actually energetically causes you to make less money in your life? Because we know the home is a vessel energetically for abundance as well. You don't know that. So don't have certainty, or don't have mind over matter that you're going to get this house. Have certainty that the creator is going to take care of the situation. So you can go to bed without anxiety, without doubts, knowing that if you lost the bid, you're still taken care of.
I think that's so easily said, but harder to do. But I think it is truly one of the most important things we should really try to lean more into, because I think that's the thing. In hindsight, people always look back at their previous relationship. They're like, oh, I've said this many times, like I wanted to marry that one person. I thought he was the one. And like, thank goodness he wasn't. Right. And so we always look back. And so there's always a reason why, and it's always to serve us in our highest good, as you're mentioning.